Hello, my friends. It is your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi. And you're going to excuse me if I sound a bit tired and the sound of my voice. I had a very trying day yesterday, so I haven't been able to make any new video since. But speaking of which, as I mentioned before, Comicame has just started, and that means that I'll be posting nothing but comic book based and comic book, manga, and anime based games that is basically linked to the season of Comicame, which is comic and anime put together. Now, what I have in my hand, or what I just pulled out, is excuse me, I am partially tired because of yesterday. So what I have in my hand is the actual list I am going to be working on throughout the months of May, June, and July. And hopefully we get it all done by, say, August. So, you guys already know that Marvel Ultimate Alliance is already going on. And to be perfectly honest, I have 12 parts down. That means it's going to be, excuse me, for what it's worth, my apologies for yawning a lot. For what it's worth, it's going to be this: 10 parts and 2 extra parts. The extra parts are going to be the comic missions. If I find them all, I'm going to do them. 2 in which I've already tried to do on camera, but I failed at it. So what I'm probably going to do is just let them go for now, because I'm actually at the end of Act 2 of Ultimate Alliance. So I just really need to just buckle down and just go ahead and finish Act 2 and then move on to Act 3. So, on the list we have Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Power Stone, The Walking Dead, Sanzan Eyes Jumahokan. I'm already working on that as well. It's going to be a very short but very lengthy Let's Play. Tenchi Muyo Gamehen, The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, as well as you know, is already going on. Kyoto Ninten Teande, which is basically done. I pre-recorded that. It's only 2 parts, but man, those 2 parts. It could have been 3, but I just said nah. And then we got a mix between Full Metal Alchemist, Stray Rondo for the Game Boy Advance, or Broken Angel for the PS2. So that probably means if I do one, I'm probably going to do all 3 games. Stray Rondo, I got patched in English. Yes, I got it patched in English. As for the other 2, the 2 PlayStation games, which are Broken Angel and Curse of the Crimson Elixir, I might do that if time precedes me, and you know, if everything works out the way it should. I can probably work on that on the side. and battle beat 'em on Fire Spirits. If there are any other anime games or comic book games, please let me know. Otherwise, that is going to be my list for what I'm going to be doing for the entirety of May and May up to, say, July. Now, as for the other Let's Plays that are still going on, I'm still going to be doing them in between all of this. Because, to be perfectly honest, Lagrange Point will be at its end. And I'm pretty much going to say it'll probably end up being 30 parts. I'm not entirely certain. It might end up being 29 parts. It might end up being 30 parts. But it's going to end. I grant you that. It will end. Sometime this week when, I actually sit down and record some stuff. Because it's been real busy over here. I'm not lying. It has been real busy, and thankfully, it's all family related. It's all family related. So therefore, it's been so busy that I haven't been able to make any new parts. In the last of Chrono Trigger, like part 17, that was pretty much the last part I actually made before. I don't know what happened. Before things started picking up at the house. Another thing I want to point out is that I will be getting myself a new camera. I don't know when, probably sometime this month. Because my old camera, well, it has shown its age. It has done its job. It needs to be replaced. The card, however, is going to go into the old camera and into the new camera. I mean, I can use my phone, but it doesn't have, like, what I really want from it, Plus, it's been acting very wonky as of late. Oddly enough. Let's go with the bubbles. Yeah, I got my my screensaver on 2 bubbles. So I doubt if you would actually see it, that'd be under like 8 minutes or so. I put it on 8 minutes because I don't know. I wasn't thinking. And if you're wondering why I'm sniffling, I'm not getting a cold. It's just been so hot lately, and the fact that it's been so hot during the day, I've let my door open at night just because I need the air. I need some fresh air. And I have my fan on in the background. So that's another thing. So if this is one, if it sounds like it's dead air, it's just me yawning a lot. Because, like I said, I've been so tired yesterday. Having to deal with the day I had to deal with, I've just been, just so freaking tired that I need a little downtime. So most of you guys can understand that. If you're wondering about Rumble Roses, I'm gonna be off and on the series. So therefore, if you're wondering about that, I will continue it. However, I need to get myself, moving along with my Let's Plays. Even though you're going to get Rumble Roses once a week. I mean, if you like it, please let me know if you want, like, say, you know, twice a week. If you want some Rumble Roses action going on twice a week, we can do, you know, I can do that. Because I already have it planned out on how I'm going to do, you know, the characters, you know, their main side first, and their alter egos secondly. And I'm not going to be going to do exhibition mode because it's too tedious. It's far too tedious just to get, you know, what the extra content is. It's just too tedious. But I think if I can possibly do this, which I possibly can, I think I'm going to add another game onto the list. And I find it to be possibly the most challenging in series, and it's in a trilogy. And it's the only one I feel, you know, is well balanced in the entirety of the series. And that's Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 for the Sony PlayStation. Now, the only reason why I said that is because, well, I have the first one. The first one was shit. It was just too slow for my taste. And, you know, it's like you're moving tanks around. That's how bad the first game is. It's like moving tanks around. They're very slow, prone to be hit a lot of times. And plus, on top of that, you know, they move that damn slow. The response time is just ass. Now there was the third game that I got, and they're both on Xbox 360. But the problem with that one is it has too much for its own good. It has too much content. And what I mean by that is it has too much, you know, DLC, and, you know, probably all I'm going to do is the main story mode. If I do anything else, it's going to probably be extra mode. But again, that's all I will do on Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 when I get around to doing that. So I have to make up for, you know, lack of Super Robot Tyson. So, hey, if you can't get Super Robot Tyson, this is the next best thing you can get. Let's see, Tales games. Yeah, Tales games. Let me see. I'm still doing Innocence. I'm still doing Symphonia. And since I do have a PlayStation 2 emulator working, and I have been tweaking it during my free time, I think I got it to where it should run and not chug. Because I know last couple of times, the first 2 episodes of Rumble Roses, they chugged. Only because I was using full boot instead of fast boot. So I tweaked the emulator a bit to where it should be running the way it should be and not just go sound like this all of a sudden. To where the music is okay to listen to where the sound, like the voices, they're okay to be dealt with and all that. Yeah. Because let me tell you something. I ran a test. And mainly I didn't record anything. But what I did was I played the game as is. And I just basically let it run just so I can listen to all the sounds and see, okay, if there's a bit of slowdown if I do something like this. Come to find out, the tweaking actually fixed things. So I'll probably do like a like another test video, excuse me, or so. And for those who find this annoying, go fuck off somewhere. I've had a long day. I had to deal with family. It's been rough on my end, so therefore, that's my only reason. Speaking of which, my family is kind of doing okay. My mom, she had her appointment yesterday, which I spent like most of all day, with the prep and whatnot. And I got myself upset at the same time I was trying to get her going. And once we got her out of the way, you know, that was it. The old man, however, well, accident. That's what happened. An accident happened, and therefore, what had gone on was, he got hit on his way back home on his little scooter. So, a car blindsided him, and apparently, and thankfully, he wasn't hurt. However, he gained a little something from it, and it's not a good thing. He's a little wonky, a little wobbly from the accident because it affected his vision a bit, and making him a bit lightheaded and whatnot. So he really has to take it easy. But then again, this be a lesson for him to actually not go out so very often just to go for a soak at the gym. You do it at home. That's what you guys sit down bath for. You want steam? There you go. Not the kind of steam I use. Aside from that, yeah, everything is okay. It's just gonna be one of them kind of moments that I had to deal with my family. Not so much for my mom though, because we're trying to get her back. We're trying to get her back on physical therapy, which is a good thing. We don't know how it's gonna work, but we know it's gonna work. As for the old man, his gym ratting days, and anything that he normally does, it's gonna be put on hold until he is well rested and he takes it easy. Maybe it is a wake up call that he does take it easy. I'm certainly hoping. I'm certainly hope so, because he does too much for his age. I understand you want to be active, but there are other ways to be active. You want to prolong your life as much as you can. You don't want to shorten it as fast as you can. So, like I said, all the other Let's Plays I'm doing. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just House. That's what's going on in Tenkai House. That's what's really going on. I mean, aside from that, we're all okay. You just gotta go through a lot of fluff in order to, get everything straightened out. That said, though, another thing I want to point out, and it's going back to my Let's Plays. Most of them, they're gonna come back. Like I said, I've just been busy with everything else. Life has been keeping me busy. So, it's not that I haven't been wanting to do them. It's just finding the time to do it. But that's neither here nor there. Strangely, my printer doesn't want to print now. Don't know why, I just don't want to print. And I've been doing a lot of checking, and you know, I don't know what it is. Because maybe it has something to do with me upgrading or updating, you know, what's going on with my printer. I don't know. But I'll look into it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing, you know, it's nothing, you know, to really worry about. But for me, you know, as I like to get my work printed out, then that means I would have to resort to two options. A, I get a new one, or B, I have to go through the web and just update everything, which I kind of did before I actually did this video. Besides, this video is going to go up sometime later this morning. That I'm sure of it. Possibly like around 10 o'clock. I don't know. Aside from that, let's see. Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger is still active. Earthbound is still going to be active. Like I said, I got a lot of games I got to run through. Possibly maybe after I've done Sazan Eyes and Tenchi Muyo, I'll go back to doing parts of Earthbound on the side and get them uploaded, but mostly for the time being. Oh yeah, I forgot, there are two other games I remember that turned into anime. But I'm not going to share and indulge that kind of information. You might see it sometime on the weekend. So maybe I might start up recording around maybe Thursday. Get some parts done in advance. And if everything works out the way it should, I can get like a lot of work done. Because my cousin's going to be out of town, so that means I get like a full weekend of basically trying to get most of my work done. And pretty much a lot of peace and quiet. Because it seemed like every time I try to get some sleep, and this has been an issue, every time I try to get some sleep, I cringe because I feel my door is going to be open if I supposedly crawl into bed and get myself some sleep. I mean, it's 4 o'clock now. It's 4 o'clock now. I'm partially, and I do mean partially tired because, you know, Tuesday just really wore me out. It was a battle. And for those who didn't see me on Discord, that's the reason. I was just too wiped out. So I was just like, nah, can't do it. Too tired, can't do it. So that means, for what it's worth, thank God the help is going to arrive tomorrow. Or rather in a few hours. So that means I can get myself a bit of sleep. Hopefully everything works itself out. And I can help, and you know, I can help out a lot better with, you know, a full 6 hours of sleep. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, as I said before, Comicame 2017, or as I like to call it, G7. And for those who don't catch the reference, you apparently have never seen Super Robot Anime. I will leave it at that. Y'all can figure out where that G7 was from. Yeah, that's your homework. Try to figure out where the G7 is in the clue I just gave you about Comicame for this year. Because I wasn't gonna call it Comicame 2017. Oh no. I didn't have a theme for last year. And I really need to, I really do need to I think it might have been the return or something. I forgot. But I really do need to make something creative for next year. But, next year is going to be totally different. Maybe. I mean, I do have a few Telltale games. Aside from what I got. I do have Guardians of the Galaxy. I also have Batman, the Telltale series. Unfortunately, I can't seem to run Batman, and I really wanted to do so because I actually played it on 360, and I wanted to try it on Steam and see what the difference is. Because they were going to be like, 5 parts. So, it was going to be something like that. But, I don't know. Maybe I might do Guardians of the Galaxy on the side. I don't know. I really don't know. But I know after I'm done with either Stars on Eyes or Ultimate Alliance, because those are the only two I'm actually working on right now. Between those two, Walking Dead will follow one of the two I'm still working on. Whichever I finish first, which will probably be Stars on Eyes, it'll probably be that. Then it'll be Walking Dead afterwards. But aside from that, yeah. I'm pretty much going to get myself some rest. Because goddamn it, it's been a long day. And hopefully you don't see bubbles. And hopefully for what it's worth, I'll get something done. That's all I can say. I'll get something done hopefully today and possibly this whole weekend, because I am going to devote myself to getting my Let's Plays done. This weekend I'm devoting myself to getting my Let's Plays done. So if I show up late, it's probably because I was working on something. What that is, you'll probably see next week. So, with that said, I've been your friendly neighborhood Tenkaichi PI7. I am going to turn in, and if I sound like a bit groggy, that's why. I'm going to turn myself in. I'm going to get myself some sleep. And possibly sometime later, you will get this update. Let's say. Anyway, next time, something else. So I hope you guys will enjoy Comicame. And, of course, when July shows up, AX. So that means videos from AX and all that good stuff like that there. And the return of So You Think You Know Anime. Lots of reviews coming up. But until the meantime, yeah. I'll see you next time for more videos. Take care. God bless. And Senpai's blessings be upon you. See you next time for more videos. Tenkai, what's up?